So now the door's
Phresher,
gotta be locked.
Phresher, I need you to cover your ears for a second. I gotta ask Jenn something, but you can't listen. Jenn, did you ever date anybody else during the time that y'all was on break?
My ears is uncovered. Like,
what?
Yo.
What's up? It's Lip Service. I'm Angela Yee.
I'm Stephanie Santiago.
I'm L'Oreal.
And we have a special couple joining us today.
Santa Claus and Mrs. Claus.
Yes.
Stop it.
Happy holidays.
Yeah,
We got-
happy holidays to y'all too.
Phresher and the Groupie Slayer.
Yes.
Don't get her started.
First of all, Jenn, why do you look like you was on vacation and you have an amazing tan or something?
Oh, it's the makeup, girl. I've been nowhere.
All right, just checking. It's not fair to us.
No.
She ain't taking no
But
trip.
So Phresher, first of all, we do want to start off by saying, are you okay? We saw your post that you had gotten robbed and it looked like it was a very vicious attack. You could have been kidnapped. So what happened?
Yeah, we just jumped right into it too. Yeah, man, it was a crazy situation, man. You know, just me. I was actually on my way to shoot I got a new show called Just Me and My Bacon, Egg, and Cheese, which is a YouTube show, which started with me just eating bacon, egg, and cheese outside of my house, and we just watched the engagement. So, you know, people was like, yo, start interviewing your friends, and, you know, you know, it kicked off. You know, I did Jim Jones, D1 Pop, a couple of other people, you know, and Safari, and then, you know, we were shooting at different places, stores. You know, Jim Jones shot at the crib. You know, D1 Pop, we shot in the corner store. Safari in Atlanta. So he's like, yo, on the move is definitely give us a new scenery every time we do an interview. So I was on my way to shoot one of my friends. I don't want to put his name out there, but we was going to shoot, and the cameraman was taking a minute. So we just sitting outside vibing, you know, me, him, a couple other people. We just sitting there for about 40 minutes, man. We in Newark, New Jersey, just out there on the block, you know, and, about 40 minutes just chilling. And then long story short, somebody ran up behind me, you know what I'm saying? Ran up from behind. And when I turned around, just four dudes with guns at me, you get what I'm saying? On me, you know, when I turned around, yo, with the key, boom, hit me in my face with the gun, like gun butted me with the keys. Then from there, it's a blur, you get what I'm saying? When I got hit the first time, boom, with the gun, with the keys, that's what I remember, the keys, with the keys. The keys were already in the car though, because we ain't go nowhere, you feel me? So the keys in the car, we outside of the car. And when I turn around, I see the four dudes with guns, they all masked up. And I got hit the first, like, I mean, it was over from there as far as like my eye just instantly shut, you know what I'm saying? So now I'm just guarding my face, you know what I'm saying? Like, cause I'm like, damn, they about to leave me on this block right now. So, you know, long story short, wrestled to the floor with the keys, give me the belt, give me the money, with the jewelry, you know what I'm saying? So, and my mind, like, it's just crazy. So when he asked me for my belt, I had a Gucci belt. I went to reach for the belt, hit me again. Boom, like, oh, nuts. Like, they gonna have to just take, you know what I'm saying? So I'm on the floor, and it's all happened in about 2 minutes. Like they came from everywhere, but like it was just crazy. But it all happened in 2 minutes, but it seemed so long. Like I mean, in my head, I'm going over everything. Like, yo, did I kiss my daughter? Did I hug my son? Did I tell my wife I love her? Yo, this is how slow it's happening. I'm like, yo, when I had Gucci sneakers on too, they took the sneakers. When they took I'm like, yo, they gonna leave me here. Because like, it's nothing, I hear the car speed off, like jumped in my car, they took my car because the car keys was already in the car. The jewelry is in the book bag in the car, you get what I'm saying? So this, I'm like, it's definitely, I'm thinking everything like, yo, they took everything. I hear my car speed off. I hear everything. I'm like, yo, like, only things left is to leave me here. So when he picked me up, like I'm trying to comply. I'm trying, like, nah, listen, I just need to get, you know what I'm saying, get out the situation. When I get up and he's still holding the coat, like, and they trying to get me to the car, I see the guys get in the car. I knew that he had two hands on me. So I'm like, he ain't got nothing on him. I just spent off and ran the other way while the car was facing the other way. You get what I'm saying? So I make a left, make it right, and I just ducked in here behind the building, like just, you know what I'm saying, just in case they spent around. You know what I'm saying? I don't know where they had at right now. You feel me? So yeah, that situation was just crazy.
Was this at nighttime, during the day?
This is daytime. Listen, you talking about, this is 3 p.m. afternoon, like I'm not you know what I'm saying? I ain't danger time for me. You get what I'm saying? I'm with you travel with different groups of people, like you like, you know what, this ain't a club. I'm not thinking I'm going to do an interview. You feel me? Like I didn't even have my jewelry on. You feel me? That's how I know, like it's a lot more to the story.
I grew up in Newark, so I know how it, when you say that they took your coat, they this and that. Like I've seen people get robbed from McDonald's, like when I was leaving from school, and I'm talking about at gunpoint from McDonald's. So I know Newark is a little different, but like that's excessive, and like the violence for what when you was given, given the stuff I'm so sorry.
Yeah, I'm
but
just like, yeah, go ahead.
You said you feel like there was more to it, though. Do you feel like it was some type of inside setup situation? People knew you, they were watching you, someone tipped them off?
Yeah. I just feel like, again, when you stay on a block for 40 minutes, you giving people time to prepare and do whatever they want to you. You get what I'm saying? And my guard was completely down. You feel me? And that's because, where I'm from, like, I'm from parts like that. I'm from Bama's East New York. Like it goes down like this every day. So me being comfortable with these environments, even though I don't live in a particular environment like I used to live in, but you know what I'm saying? I'm in Jersey, I'm chilling, I'm calm, but I still have to remember people hurting out here. You get what I'm saying? And I'm from where you ain't got it, we gonna take it, and my guard was down. I wasn't thinking, I don't think like that no more. Like I'm here, like, living my life, so I just sat out there too long. I was on I just sat out there too long.
Jenn, what did you think when you got the call?
It was one of the worst calls in my life. Like, they called me saying that he got kidnapped. I'm sorry, y'all. It's a real traumatizing situation for me, because when they called me and they told me he got kidnapped, they said like, yo, he got robbed and he got kidnapped. I'm like, what? Like, never in a million years that I would think somebody will kidnap him. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, what? So I was on the highway going on my way, it was 3:00 in the afternoon. And I'm like, what? So I'm like freaking out. Like, I thought my heart was going to stop pounding on my chest. Like, I'm like, this can't be happening. This can't be happening. Where you at? I'm on my way to you guys. So then I got another call. Like, they found, like, in 20 minutes or so, they found the car. He's not in it. I just thought my whole life was going to be over. Like, what am I going to tell my kids? What am I going to do? Like, because he's a major part of my life. Like, what am I going to do? How, like, I mean, you could never be prepared for that, but it just brings light to, like, you got to live your life like it's the last day, for real, because you don't know what tomorrow's going to bring, and you got to be prepared. And I was not.
You guys have been together since you were like 13 years old, right?
Yeah.
Y'all have been through a lot.
Yes, we've been through a lot.
Definitely, man. And just to really, the calls, when I was in the back and I finally was able, because I'm in the back of the building for about 2 hours, just waiting. I'm like, yo, I don't hear nothing. I don't hear no sirens. I don't hear anything. I'm like, yo, this is crazy, because my phone's gone. Both of my phones, one was in the car, one was on me. It was gone. So I'm just here. I'm like, I don't want to really ask for help because I don't know who, like,
who's
nobody
who,
helping
right.
you in my hood. Like, ain't nobody asking, but, so I'm like, I'm just sitting there waiting. And then I finally seen a lady, older West Indian lady, man. And she just, I was like, hey, man, I just got robbed. I just need to make a phone call. And I called my wife. And when I called her, she immediately jumped on her. She's like, hi, I'm on the phone with, I have your husband here. She's like, how much money do you want? She offering a lady like money.
When she called, she's like, because I was picking up every call. I'm like, I'm having a heart attack. What do you guys, like, I was going crazy. So somebody called from like a New Jersey number, and I was like, I picked up the phone, and it was a lady, and she's like,
we have your husband. Yeah.
I'm like, what do you mean you have my husband? Like, what do you want?
It was like a ransom call.
Yeah, because he wasn't found yet. So I'm like, what do you mean? What do you need? Like, was Miss, please? And I'm just like, she's like, no, he's safe or whatever. I'm like, Miss, please, we are God worshiping family. Like, we are not these people from this, like, we're a good family. Please take my husband inside. Please take him inside. Like, I was begging her. And she took a little minute. She was like, you want to come inside or whatever? And I'm like, please. I was just like,
Yeah, at that point, I didn't want to go nowhere, honestly. I just said, look, stay behind the building until I see one of my peoples or somebody. Like, I need to see, I need to feel safe. I didn't want to move in nobody's house or nothing, you know, but a situation, man, was just, say that again?
Thank God for her. Thank God for her. Because imagine like that happened to you and somebody came up to you was like, I need to use your phone. Immediately you thinking it's a setup.
Setup, exactly. Definitely. That's why I was so hesitant. I said, ma'am, listen, I'm on the other side of your fence. Like I'm not harmful or nothing. You understand? And she was like, oh my God, you know, she just had a similar situation with her husband maybe like a year ago. So she like, oh my God, now he was helped. So she was definitely, you know, very helpful, man. I'm thankful. Definitely thankful for her, you know.
Shout out to her.
Sent her flowers and everything like that, you know, but I don't think
God sent you an angel in that moment.
Sure, for sure. What? Definitely.
Did they find the car at all? Or is it just...
My car was found, They had found it about, 20 minutes later?
Yeah, they found the car. That's when they called me like, he's not in the car. And I'm like, what do you mean?
Okay.
Yeah.
Oh, that's right. And they don't know who did it. They have.
Oh, nah, we don't know nothing. It was none of that. We don't know anything. Again, it was set up the right way. You know
it's probably because they knew that car was being tracked too. They was like, we probably got to get out of this and take everything out of it.
Yeah, definitely. That's a fact.
Well, I'm glad that you are safe at home.
Child.
Lit, that picture you posted, you look like you completally healed from that already. Too.
Oh yeah, definitely.
That's my loving. That's my loving. You know what I'm saying?
they calling me Iron Man, you know, because you know, I was all busted up, and it was I healed pretty good, you know. So definitely thankful for that. But yeah, man, this was like I couldn't imagine this situation in a million years. You know what I'm saying? Like I'm traveling, I'm all over LA. Detroit, Chicago, everywhere. Definitely not my backyard. I'm from Brooklyn, but Newark, Jersey, that's all, you know what I'm saying? And I just, again, you just cannot let your guard down, man. You cannot, like Jim Jones said, he said, yo, being a rapper is one of the most dangerous jobs. And right full circle, it came around so full circle. And it is, man, it's tough. It's tough being an artist, celebrity, everything, man. We got this bullseye on us.
Yeah, especially now, it's like it's a target. I feel like it's a target on their backs right now. Nobody, you know, people lost jobs. People are losing homes. Like it's a target. You cannot be out there flashy and you cannot be out there, you know, with all types of money in your pocket because people are going to come for it because they don't have, you know. And
we've been seeing that happen on World Star. And we've been seeing the FBI cracking down on a lot of people, too.
They're going crazy. They're going crazy right now.
So it's like if y'all not getting it from one side, you getting it from the other side.
Yes, yeah, definitely. It's definitely not fair. But, I mean, you know, you just got to adapt, man. You know, only the strong survive, you feel me? I'm a firm believer of that. And it's just adapt, man. You got to adapt. And you get to it. You're not gonna quit, not gonna hide. You know, got to get busy. If we don't eat, these kids don't eat. You know, my kids ain't gonna starve.
So I'm not asking you to tell us who the person was you was meeting, but do you still deal with that person, or do you even think that maybe they had something to do with it?
Mixed feelings here and there, but I don't. You know, I firmly don't believe that he had something to do with it. But it's just.
A coincidence that he was late and then
just no, he wasn't late. The cameraman was late.
Oh,
my cameraman.
Oh, okay.
No, it wasn't. No. My cameraman was late. No.
Okay.
Yeah. I'm glad we cleared that up.
It's just that all the guys came directly to him.
Yeah.
Oh, and not the other person didn't get robbed?
Yeah, I mean, but it's nothing to take. You know, it was a couple of cars, my pal. You know who I am. You know, okay, I'm going to get the guy. You know,
okay.
Like I waste time, so I'm not going. Yeah, it just makes you think about
sometimes the guy
everything.
next to the guy got money too, so I'm surprised you would only aim for one.
Yeah, you're right.
See, I feel bad we're about to talk about your relationship now because, you know, you guys were on Love and Hip Hop and there was all kinds of drama.
Oh, man.
But you done had some.
Listen, let me tell you something. I'm so not that guy. Like I'm so like, yeah, I'm telling you right now. I'm so not that guy, man. I done changed so much maturity, man. Just like beyond, like I think we both matured, like, you know, as a family, like with quarantine, actually be in the house.
Yeah.
It really strengthened our relationship and love, you know, like I feel like, you know, we always been in love, but being in love for so long, you have to find ways to mix it up and make it work well. You know what I'm saying? Like you have to, you know, like the sex is it, but you still got to do the other.
Put that out there.
No. The sex.
Wait, put your hand back up again.
Yeah.
I'm looking for something.
I'm talking to Jen.
Okay, just making sure.
Now she want to wear the ring. Now she's funny.
You told her to throw it away.
I don't want her to do anything.
Now she want to wear the ring, But quarantine really strengthened our relationship, and we found not found love again, but you have to spice it up when being together for so long, And now we just learning new ways to understand each other.
Yeah. I'm
more or less trying to see how she feels. She trying to see how I feel. So quarantine was everything for us. We really found love again, for lack of a better term.
That is a long time though. So let's talk about how y'all first decided to be boyfriend and girlfriend at a young age.
He was sweating. So
she was on me.
He was sweating. And let me tell you something. Shout out to my dad. My dad has always taught me and gave me everything. So the little flashy one in class was nothing for me because my dad provided and made sure that I ain't need nothing for no man. So that was all the girls was like, and I was like,
They was on me. Yo, let me tell you something. I was so attracted to Jenny because she was the only one that didn't want me. Everybody wanted to go to the prom with me, and she was the only one. I'm the basketball player, the star basketball player in the school. And I'm like, yo, how this girl, who she thinks she is? And she did not want me. I begged her, to give me a chance. This is 6th grade. I'm like, yo, what's wrong with her? I'm a spoil you only child on my mother's side. I'm like, what is wrong with this girl? And she gave me a hard time, but once I got her,
that's it. Headline.
How'd you get her?
8th grade prom, and then we separated high schools. And then he had to bring his ass to my high school. He brought his ass back because he was like, you know what?
I had to watch her.
So Jenn, how did he get you though to finally agree to go to the prom?
He kept trying, he kept going. And I was like, you know what? I'm gonna just give him a shot.
Murder, she wrote.
That is so true.
Get the girls tight. Let's do it, Jen. Let's do
it.
Persistence overcomes resistance every time. That's what they say.
That is true.
In all aspects, baby. In all aspects.
So then y'all went to different schools. So y'all broke up when you guys were for a moment at different high schools?
Nah, not break. I mean, I'm out. You know me. I'm being
a dog.
Yeah, I was being a bad.
He didn't know how to say it.
I was being a bad boy. I was being a bad boy like Diddy, Yeah. And she punished me here and there, but
we was young.
Love is
high
just
school.
love. I knew I wanted to be with Jenn though. I knew I wanted her. She really kept me it's like a man. I would be reckless without her. You know what I'm saying? She gives me that it's like a, I don't know. I can't.
Jenn don't play that.
I'm so proud of you. Okay.
She keeps me in check, kind of. I can't explain it, but I need that because if not, I'll be wild.
She doesn't play that because I was looking at some episodes just to make sure I got ready for this episode, and I was like, "Yo, Jenn ain't playing that. She come to the party. She I don't care. You told me not to pull up. I'm pulling up."
But she has every right to do that though.
Because you was a mess on the show, especially.
Yeah, I was a mess. Listen, I'm not a saved man, but I'm a changed man. I'm better. I'm definitely a better man. And I'm proud to say that. Definitely, I had some maturing to do. And
I helped him take out the trash. I put everything in the trash bag. Got rid of it.
Now, Jenn, was it different? Did he start acting different when he was blowing up musically? Did the relationship change?
Definitely. He blew up. He was getting the money, the girls, traveling, and I was just home with the kids, and I'm just then I had to let me tell you, because we ladies, I had to just look in the mirror and be like, you know what? He's going to always do that to you. If you keep allowing him to do this, he's always going to do this to you. He's never going to change. Is this your life? And then I had to break free from him. I said, you know what? Packed my stuff. When I tell you I left him with an empty house. I took everything, pots, pants, tissue, toilet paper, everything. The only thing I left in the house was a picture of us when we was young together. And I said, I hope it's worth it. And I packed up and I left. And
that's a statement.
Good for you.
Statement ain't the word. You know how pissed I was?
I left.
Because she moved.
Not for a couple of months. For about 2 years, I left. You want to know what life is like without me? I'm going to show you.
Now, Phresher, as a man, how does that work for you? Because a lot of women go through this, right? Where their man is doing what they want to do, cheating, running around, but they stay and they try to work it out. Do you think that it would have worked out if she hadn't left you?
Not at all. I think that was everything for me. I realized like I tried to live without her. Like honestly, when she moved, because I'm trying to prove a point. Like, you know what? And I was just all over the place. You get what I'm saying? Like I was just doing everything under the sun, and I wasn't growing though. As a man, as an artist, as a businessman, I just wasn't growing because I was lacking that control, not control, but it's like that balance. You need balance with anything, you understand? And too much partying is not good, you know, and too much business is not too good. You got to have that balance. And I just felt like she was the balance. And once we got back together and we moved back in together, everything started coming back together. You get what I'm saying? And that's how I know, like, yeah, me by myself ain't the answer, you know, at all.
To add on that, because you know how big I am on empowering women, to add on that, when he was out doing him and, you know, the time that we wasn't together and you were feeling like, oh, you know, you was feeling lost, I was finding myself. And that is the most deadliest thing a woman can do, is find herself, know her strength, know her worth. When I tell you, when he came back, I was looking at him like, I passed you, boo. Ain't gonna be no coming back, because I'm a strong woman now. Like, I'm not bending for you. Like, I'm not bending backwards for you no more. I'm finding myself. I'm doing what I need to do for me. It was not for him anymore. It was for me. But, you know.
Yeah. What made you give in? Get to that part. I want to hear what made you be like, you know what? All right.
I seen it in his eyes. Like, he was all crying and stuff. Like, I seen it in his eyes, and I really felt like, I'm like, and he's like, I just can't do it. And I'm like, I'm going to give you this last chance, because I'm a different person now. This is not Jenn like it was 2 years ago. I am totally different. If you're able to accept me for who I am now, then let's do it.
You know, and sometimes the hardest step is that step to just leave somebody, right? Because you're like, and you guys were together for so long. And then you start thinking like, how am I going to do? And you have kids.
Yes.
And so how do you explain that to the kids? And like, Phresher, did you feel bad that all this happened and now the kids are looking at you like, what'd you do to mommy?
Terrible. I felt terrible because, again, like I always wanted a family. Like I said, you know, like if it's nothing like living with your kids, like, you know what I'm saying? Like it's wake up to them, you know, and there was a couple of nights I had to stay. Like my daughter, like, please don't leave, stay. Yeah. That's a crazy feeling. You know what I'm saying? Like my son, he get a big boy and he like, all right, cool, dad, I come to, but my daughter like used to crush my heart when I used to have to leave the house and go to my house. Like, that why you don't just stay here? Those questions are you know, it was, you know, it's overwhelming for both of us, you know, and we had to really look ourselves in the mirror and say, listen, is like our egos, like we gotta have to push both egos to this, like, because then she in her bag at this time, like, you know what, I know how to live without you. Wow. Yeah. So, and I had to learn, no, I know how to live without you too, but look at these two.
I don't want to. Yeah.
Exactly. You know, so, and then we came together, it was like, we're gonna do it, and we doing it.
Well, one thing you were good at in the time that y'all weren't together was getting girls to trick on you. So, and I'm going to say, well, isn't that kind of, in a sense, what happened? So you got a girl to spend a couple dollars on you. And it seems as though when it didn't work out and you got back with your wife, well, what can I call you now? I'm saying wife. I guess fiance. Okay. I can say wife.
I'm going to wear the title wife.
Okay. So I'm going to say wife. Okay. So you got back with your wife and she might have got a little bit bitter about that situation and then she wanted her money back. First of all, let's first this first. How the hell did you get that much money out of a woman? Because I ain't giving a man.
No. Listen,
that's not how it went.
Not at all. like yo, I like not at all. Like seriously, like not at all. Like again, that it's a lot. It's a lot that goes into that story. I don't want to really talk about that situation. It's a lot of that. A lot of fabricated serious things.
Was that just for TV? Was that just for TV? Because they were saying that she had $60,000 to be an artist. She gave you that money. You were supposed to use it for her career. Yeah. But she said instead you use it on your wife.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like, again, it sounds good for me to take it and spend on my wife. You know what I'm saying? But again, I want to say, oh man, I'm so past that moment. But it's not. It's a lot of that is not true. That's what I say. I don't want to say, hey, all of it just for TV. But a lot of it is not true. Like a lot of it is not true. And again, you take hits when you decide to, go on TV and do, and put your life on display on TV. And I took the hit, but the bounce back is epic, though. Epic.
But does that bother?
They out there.
Huh?
The cloud chasers, they out there real.
Yeah, but does that bother you? Because I do feel like sometimes it can kind of, you have a certain reputation and people have a certain level of respect for you. Yes. And then you do a show like this and then people are looking like, oh, is he funny style? And nobody ever thought that about you before. Definitely. So does that bother you even doing a show like this?
Oh, definitely bother me. And this is why you have to really learn the system. You know what I'm saying? Like learn the system of TV and how to get what you want, which is notoriety and balance. Everything is balanced. Like, it's like, listen, I'm going to take a hit, but I'm not going to take that hit. And now we're just prepared we know how to move with TV and everything else now. It was early, we didn't know, and they're like, hey, you know what, you're just more famous. And you're not really thinking
you're not thinking about what it could do.
Yeah, I'm like, oh, after a while, you're like, people questioning your character. I'm like, wait, hold on. Like, you know me,
I was so mad. I was like, wait, what?
I'm sure.
But again,
so they did say you agreed to pay back $40,000 of it or something like that. Was that part true?
You funny. Again, that situation is. The situation honestly is handled.
Okay.
So yeah.
All right. Well, you do have a lot of big things happening. And look, Phresher, by the way, consistently you've been doing things like you worked with Eminem, which by the way is huge. And not too many artists can actually say that happened. So how did that go down?
That happened. M reached out to me, Rosenberg called my manager like, hey, listen, Eminem wants Phresher on his album. Now, that call was so amazing and seemed so unreal because, again, I had never spoke to Eminem, nothing. Royce the 5'9" had jumped on, wait a minute, 3 minutes went off, and M was like, hey, listen, who is that guy, And I reached out. That first phone call talking to M was crazy. I'm like, hey, M, what's up? He like, call me Marshall. I'm like, oh
my God.
Hey, Marshall, like, whatever, And then actually performing with him at Governor's Ball, it's yo, man, like, I done had some really, that was a crazy moment for me because M and J share a special part of my place in my heart as far as favorite artists. You know what I'm saying? So it was amazing to get that call. And it's like only person I haven't really worked with is Jay. 50 Cent, Element, and so a lot of people that I grew up listening to, I got to work with, and that's amazing. So. Yeah, that's where we at.
Mm-hmm. One thing I know, I'm like jumping from here to there, but one thing you said, y'all been together for a while. So you said during quarantine, you grew a lot. Now, some people have been in relationships for a while and maybe, in the bedroom, it gets a little bit whack for them, or maybe they start having sex once a week. What do y'all do to make sure you keep it? Why you look to the side like that? Do y'all? Is once a week okay for sex?
No.
And how do y'all keep it spicy?
The rollover is epic. Like, I'm always rolling over into it. Like, I can't, we're not gonna do that.
And I'm always grabbing him and doing I don't leave him alone.
Nah.
So Jenn, even when you're mad at him, if you're mad, do you still want to have sex even if you're mad at him?
He does, and I like to sleep with the ass up when I got an attitude. He not gonna
that always works.
I have to say listen, don't even.
I'm like, once the ass is up, is go time. I'm
just so I can dish you, you look at it.
I don't think we've ever been in a situation where I didn't. You're right. Listen, let me tell you something. This is how I know. This when I really try to test the waters. When I say, you know what, I'm gonna sleep on the couch. And she like, how you mad at me and mad I'm sleeping on the couch?
Yeah, that's how I know. You only sleep on the couch when I put you on the couch. You can't voluntarily sleep.
That's right.
I gotta put you on the couch.
Yeah, but that's my test of okay, I'm getting some ass tonight. There we go.
Because when you mess up, we want you to sweat us.
Yeah.
That's how it works. You're not supposed to be like, okay, I messed up, I'm gonna go sleep on the couch. No, you messed up, you better come here, let me have my attitude in your face.
Definitely.
Or nobody's sleeping in here. Nobody no sleep.
And she'll keep the house up. She will keep the house up when she got an attitude.
Has your kids ever walked in on y'all getting nasty?
No, they haven't.
Really lucky.
In this house,
she's the door locker.
No, in this house, they got they got a thing with just opening our door. I'd be like, yo, y'all get the same rules apply. Do knock before y'all come in here. Like, what's going on,
Yeah, they crazy.
Now,
So now the door's
Phresher,
gotta be locked.
Phresher, I need you to cover your ears for a second. I gotta ask Jenn something, but you can't listen. Jenn, did you ever date anybody else during the time that y'all was on break?
My ears is uncovered. Hold on.
Like, what?
Yo,
No.
That's honey.
Who's capping?
don't ask y'all. Listen, don't ever. Yee.
What? Did you ever entertain it? Like even like a
I like to bury the
conversation?
bodies. I don't like to get buried. Y'all trying to get me killed. Y'all trying to get me buried in the backyard right now.
You can't be mad. You can't be mad. You was doing what you was doing.
Listen.
Look at his face.
The answer is no.
You got to sleep on the couch tonight, Jenn.
Good answer.
No, because I'm saying for 2 years, and sometimes the best way to get over something is to be like,
Is to get on something? Is to get on something? Is to get on
No, and I
something?
did hear that. The best way to get over somebody is to entertain.
Yes.
The best way to get over is to get under.
Getting under him.
Yeah. Period.
I heard that before, but no, my answer
You
is
can't
no.
hang with them. You cannot hang with these.
That's the saying. We didn't make that up.
These
Yeah,
ladies,
right? We heard that.
I don't like this crew. This
I
crew
heard
is too much.
that.
You love us, Phresher. Stop.
Of course, you know I do. But
Now, do you think that the relationship helped the show helped the relationship though? Like Love and Hip Hop?
Hell
I
no.
know that y'all went through a lot. It made it
I
worse.
do.
Hell no.
I do. You know why? I told her she's gonna get a taste of the celebrity life, people knowing who you are, and wanting to be in your business and wanting to be, and that's what she learned, like being busy and running around. She never understood, like, why you always gotta run? Why you always gotta go?
Yeah.
Because I have to until she started to have to go, and she like, oh, this would be in this business is like, and she started learning where I'm running around, she running around. She's actually out the house more than me because she's the new, like I'm like, yeah, you know. So that helped a lot. Because now she understands why I'm out.
Yeah.
But do you like it?
Do I like
Both of you. Do you like the industry life? And Phresher, do you like her being a part of it?
Oh, yes. I love, listen, financial help. Yes. I love it. I love it, you know. And yes, I do. Because I wanted her to be there's nothing like you know, she's been my backbone for years. And now she gets to show how strong she is and be a powerful woman. It's like
no,
there's nothing
exactly.
there. Like I want her to be a
Now you
powerful
gotta
woman.
ride my roller coaster now. You gotta
Yeah,
jump on
you
my
know?
passenger side and let me drive.
I'm
You know what
loving
I'm
it.
saying?
I love watching her grow and watching the growth and her make more money and actually be out there and give speeches and talk to and little brand ambassador for you know, what I'm saying right now. I'm loving this side of it. I'm loving this side of it. I'm loving this side of it.
But the only
So
thing
you're
I
a brand ambassador.
I say that again?
Oh,
No.
go ahead.
You finish what you were saying.
Yeah.
The only thing I don't like about it at first I had to get used to was the comments, the negativity. Social media.
She's ready to fight everybody.
Oh, I'm so hot tempered at times. Like I'm learning how to like woosah.
I told L'Oreal, I do not read no comments. Stephanie, y'all know.
I do.
They go in. They be going in.
L'Oreal be reading them, but
I read some of the comments because some of them are like, I like to respond to fans and people that really support because people go out their way to write messages as well. I mean, the negative ones, I try to like whatever, but I know it's not the easiest thing.
But let me tell you, shout out to my Slay gang. My girls, they be
holding you down.
They definitely got
Yeah,
her
I
back.
mean,
Sure,
I tried, like, what I do is I don't focus on it. Like, if I happen to see something and it's nice, like, I'll respond, or if it's like an endorsement type of thing. But other stuff, I'm like, sometimes it could just weigh on you so much, and you like, I can't even focus. Yeah.
I done got DMs from fans that made me cry because it was so like touching, like you really got me through by XYZ in this one time. So I think that's why I even, you know what I mean, will even pay attention to that. And I like to respond, but then some people get obsessed, like, and they're like, well, I wrote you and you didn't respond. And it's like, all right, I also have a job, actually 3 or 4 of them. So, you know, and responsibilities, but
they don't think that being a celebrity is a job. They don't think that they don't look at it like that. But this is a full-time. This is not a job. It's no 9 to 5. You work harder being an entrepreneur than
that's a fact.
And they don't. Nobody understands that. You have to really be in this business to understand that. And now she understands that. And
Yes.
That's good. Now, were you each other's firsts?
He was
Angela.
He was mine, but he's been.
Look at that face that he even has. He's so annoying.
Girl, God. I wouldn't even want him to come on here in front.
My daddy's fault, man. My daddy's fault.
But wait, y'all, and this was, is it appropriate? Y'all was 13 when y'all first, or y'all was together at first for 13?
13.
Yeah,
Yeah.
13.
Okay.
She made me wait a long time.
Long time.
She made me wait a long
I
time,
did.
man. So, I had needs, I had needs. I was young and dumb and full of cum, so
Where was it the first time you guys did it? Was it in one of your houses? Were you guys or was it how did that happen?
You're crazy.
This is spicy already.
I'm gonna let her tell it.
I'm not telling because ain't nobody auntie or uncle gonna be knocking on my door.
Said auntie house. You get what I'm saying? Auntie house, man. Auntie house. We're gonna leave it at that. What aunt? I'm not going to.
Now,
not that auntie's dead though.
No.
Oh, ooh, auntie.
Now, on the Breakfast Club, Envy admitted that his wife, for the first 6 years of their relationship, didn't have an orgasm and was faking it all the time for 6 years. And he said that devastated him when he found out. So I have to ask you, Jenn.
These legs be shaking and stuff, girl. No.
You never faked an orgasm? Have you ever faked an orgasm, though? Because I feel like all women have at some point.
All women have, yeah.
Damn, Phresher.
I'm like, now I'm going in for life from here on out now. Okay.
That's what I like to hear.
Did you ever have to tell him at any point, all right, step it up because you're getting a little too comfortable?
No.
Because you know how sometimes when you're in a relationship with people, sometimes they get comfortable,
Listen, let me tell you something. I watch a lot of porn. Like I'm always trying to take it to my inner Wesley pipe kicking, and I'm always trying to do some different exclusive shit. That's me. I'm more
exclusive.
Yeah, I'm always trying.
I have no complaints in that area.
But you did kind of screw your face up when he said he loves porn. Is that an issue?
I be playing with him sometimes.
For real?
Yeah.
Why?
Because sometimes I'm like, why would you watch porn when I'm right here? Like I'm still in the house.
You don't even. She's still in the house while you're watching porn.
No.
No. I could be asleep or something like that. He just let me explain. Yeah, explain.
Let me tell you what it is. It's a lot of times when I'm coming in late, she sleep. I don't really want to work for it or do the extras. She want to sit on my face. I don't want to do all that. I just want to get up, you know what I'm saying? Go to sleep.
But when I got to get up in the morning and I see the paper towel crawled up, I'm like, did you one last night?
Well, at least he uses a paper towel.
Yeah, he cleans up after.
Anything in the vicinity, you know what I'm saying? I used to use my drawers, and then I'm like, I gotta put these on, and so I was just started using.
You was washing his drawers; they was all crusty and stuck together. You're like, what is going on here?
Shit, apart, it's all flaky and shit.
Who sleeps in the wet spot?
What?
Because he like to come over there. No, that's when I be all up on top of you. So don't even do that. I be like all up on
Not me. My rollover is right out of the wet spot, and then she got a lot of energy after. I'm going straight to sleep.
That's how I am too.
I'm knocked out. She's like, you ain't even wipe yourself.
I gotta be like
in the morning.
That's how I am too. I have energy afterward. I'd be like, what we doing now?
You know what it is? I get at you because we give y'all life. You get what I'm saying? You know,
light off your feet.
And we give you death.
Damn.
Yo, straight funeral music after I'm done. Oh, I'm gone.
Y'all are crazy.
Yeah.
So what about Phresher? Are you still doing your label?
Yeah. So right now, it's pretty much on pause right now. Right now, I'm really into. I got a lot of things. Like I said, the new YouTube show, just me and my bacon, egg, and cheese. We want to.
Which I'm supposed to be doing.
Yeah, exactly. And we are.
She doesn't eat
You were supposed to
bacon.
say shout out to the chef who started it all. You were supposed to say, because your bacon, egg, and cheese was looking so good. He ain't pick me up.
Come on now, give credit where it's due.
Shout out to Jen. Thank you.
We got to do veggie bacon.
Okay.
A little
She
veggie
can't cook
bacon.
nothing but a bacon, egg, and cheese. Now she's
That's
going
a
crazy.
fact.
So we're going to let her have that. But it started again, like I said, no label right now, because right now I got a new team and they decided that, you know what, Phresher, let's take it to another level. It starts with you.
Focus on you.
Everybody, because that's me. I just want to help people, always want to help. And they're like, nah, you got to help yourself. You get what I'm saying? So let's get you right, and then we can focus on everything else. So right now, again, the new YouTube show, just me and my bacon, egg, and cheese. Again, where I'm interviewing a lot of my celebrity friends and personalities. We're just having a lot of fun eating the bacon, egg, and cheese, and it's all different types. And this was something that came naturally. People I'm watching engagement and the numbers, the views, the comment. I'm like, wait, hold on. I was on Instagram. I'm like, I got to take this to YouTube. I got to start this. So that just picked up and it just happened. So I said, you know what, let me run with that.
Benny the Butcher's on the new single.
Yeah.
Fire.
Shout out to my dog, Benny the Butcher. New record called Set the Tone featuring Benny Butcher and my artist, Kaki Ka, which is my little cousin. He's, oh my God, this fat motherfucker is so dope, man.
He's fire. Crazy.
What?
He's amazing. And he's giving me life. This is like, he's giving me life because I'm watching his excitement and the glow like a newborn baby. He's like a newborn baby. And I'm just like, okay, cool. Let me walk him. I just want to do everything so right. And he's so excited, so talented. So please look up for Kaki Ka. He's amazing.
Hey.
That's a little shoulder thing he do.
I like that.
Yeah, man. So that's definitely amazing. And just so much going on, but I want to touch something before we leave too. In that moment when that situation happened, the robbery, all I could think about was making that transition. Like right then and there, I became a different man. I knew once. I said, if I get out of this situation, right then when I'm back in the building, all I could think about was generational wealth, not looking rich, but being rich. You get what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. Right now, I'm at a point where I don't want to look rich no more. Mm-hmm. I really want to be rich. We've been talking about that since. I'm like, yo, Jen, did you do this? Because now it's time to set things order, because you just never know when it's your time to go. You get what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. So right now, it's all about being rich and not looking rich. That's the man. So now the transition is just, you'll see the focus, the top of the year, you're going to be like, this is a new man. Yeah. The focus.
You sound grown.
Let me tell you something. Nobody has ever questioned my talent, my charisma, none of that. But they question the focus. Like, yo, what is he doing? How do you go here? It's just like all over the place. So now the brand, you'll see the brand is here, and I got a good team. And it's just, me being hard-headed. I don't listen. Mm-hmm. I really, sometimes I be in my own way. And that's over. Now it's just, listen, let people do what they do around you so that you can do what you do best, and that show out. You know what I'm saying? So that's where I'm at. That's where I'm at in my life. But top of the year, I'm going to say this again. I'm coming. I'm swinging. I'm swinging. Oh,
and I'm jumping in.
I know that's right.
As you should. It's dope to see the progress, like you said, from when we first were introduced to you as an artist to where you are now. Just even where you were in your relationship in that space to where you are in your relationship now, to where you were business-wise back then, to where you are now. That's what life is all about, progress, right? We should all hope that you start off somewhere and you're not perfect and you learn things and you actually grow from them.
Right. You took a negative situation and you made it into a positive one, one that helped you grow. Also, do y'all have a date for the wedding set yet? And is Love and Hip Hop going to be there filming?
No, we don't have a date yet.
We don't have a date. It's crazy. We were just talking about we start talking about everything after the whole situation. We sitting at the table. We talking about everything.
Because I really wasn't wearing my ring. I really wanted to see where we were and what we were building. Because at first I felt like this is not a shut up ring. This is Jen is not doing that no more.
Mm-hmm. You kind of said no, but after you said yes, but no, and when it was just you two. So
you said you didn't want to embarrass him. That has to be the worst feeling.
But that was dope of you, though, as a woman for him that was dope of you to not put him in that position where he could have been embarrassed on national TV and in front of everyone.
Yo, that would have been in front of my grandmama.
Scene, I was like, oh my God, like, you did a cheat code. You know what I'm saying? Like, when the scene was done, I'm like, oh my God, like, I was just sitting on it. And I'm like, I try so hard to be the person that I am today. And I'm going to go on film and just go back to Jenn, like, accepting the bullshit. You know what I'm saying? Like, you just put me through mad shit on the show. So I'm not ready to be walking around with a big ring on my finger like everything is all good. No. You can take your little ring back. Not little.
We know what you meant. That's just to minimize the thought behind it.
And you know what? You need to show me that you changed. You know what I'm saying? Like, I didn't take you back for nothing.
I changed.
Yeah, you did.
I want to just hit you know how you hit the glass and the people got a kiss? I wanted to do that.
I love how we use the word little to make people feel like with your little career, with your little
you had them little hoes.
relationship.
Y'all women, y'all crazy, man.
Y'all crazy.
Right.
Who's crazy?
Exactly.
Who's crazier, men or women?
We crazy in love, man. Wait, who what?
Who's crazier, men or women?
Women? What?
I wear my crazy hat.
Listen, women
I might have to agree.
Women.
Stupider.
Exactly.
Yeah.
That's what I think.
Yeah, I agree.
Exactly.
I agree. Let me tell you something, man. We are stupid, yo. For real.
Yeah,
Like for real.
Y'all drive us crazy. You're stupid is what drives us crazy.
Exactly.
You know?
But we still love y'all.
Exactly. Yeah, that's a fact. And we love y'all too. You know what I'm saying? We love y'all too.
You love the crazy?
Yeah, I love it.
Okay.
They love it.
But it was a pleasure having you guys on Lip Service. And, you know, we're happy to see that you guys during this pandemic have grown stronger and closer together. I think that's amazing and super dope. Phresher, we are so glad that you are okay and that you're in good spirits about everything. So we just want to send our love to you, your family.
Yeah, what you promoting? Let us know.
And she's an ambassador.
Brand ambassador.
This is when I become the cheerleader.
Yeah.
Look. Go tell them, baby.
Okay, all right. Yeah, I'm a brand ambassador for two amazing companies, Nail Posh Studio. Shout out to Shamika. She be keeping my nails on fleek.
Okay.
And Perfect Silhouette. Shout out to Samantha. You know, she just helped me keep my waist tight, ass looking right. You know.
I know that's right.
And I'm working on a podcast called the Friday Block Party. It's with Jonathan, Looks by London, and Jejin.
Nice.
Mm-hmm.
That's coming out.
My baby working.
That's coming out.
My baby working.
That's what I'm talking about.
I love Jonathan. That's my boy.
You love who?
I love Jonathan. That's my boy. That's gonna be good.
Jonathan, like when I was on the show, shout out to him. He took me under his like he was like Jonathan's really a good person.
Yeah, he is.
Yeah, he is. We love
and he
Jonathan.
does amazing makeup. Let's not forget that, even though he doesn't be doing it no more.
No,
but
I'll be fighting with him.
Don't get started right now.
I'll be fighting with him all the time.
Jonathan's a celebrity.
That's right.
Y'all gotta come to the restaurant and just we could chop it up.
So where's the nail salon at?
It's in the Heights.
Where is in the Heights? Okay. All right. You know I love to get my nails done, so I'll be there.
I'm in Atlanta, but when I get to New York, I'm gonna come link up with you and we gonna go.
You don't want to get
Stephanie be in the Heights. Stephanie.
Steph, where you at, Steph? Let's go, Steph. Steph, let's go.
You know she will. Come on, Stephanie.
I'm sitting here like just this is good for me.
Steph, pull up, Steph. Steph, pull up.
If my nails aren't done, I don't feel right. Like
Me
I'll
too.
be stressed.
Mine needs to be done now.
Get it right. Get it right, Lori.
I like to keep that blingy.
I like them blingy. I don't care.
Yeah.
All right. Well, thank you. We'll check back in. Phresher, I'll see you when I eat my veggie bacon.
Yeah, all that. It's all good. It's all good.
Thank you, ladies.
All right.
Thank y'all.
Thank you, Jenn.
Good luck.
Let's win.
Lip service.
All right, take it.
Happy holidays, y'all.
Yeah, happy holidays to y'all too.
Ho, ho, ho.
Ho, ho, ho. Make sure you set that date, y'all. Don't be procrastinating.
Got you. Oh, definitely. We'll get it right.
Invite us. We want to come.
Of course. It's gonna be
wanna get-
It's gonna be lit.
Okay. I'm
All
in.
right, guys.
Take care. God bless.